Let's start with an undeniable truth about human relationships, particularly romantic ones. Every woman you meet will test you. She will try to manipulate, control, or influence you, often in ways you might not even notice at first. Now let's be clear, this isn't because women are inherently manipulative or malicious. It's not about good or bad, right or wrong. It's simply a natural part of human behavior. Women test men to gauge their value, strength, and confidence. They do this to see if you're the kind of man who can lead, make decisions, and hold his ground. Here's the crucial part. The moment a woman realizes her games and manipulations don't work on you, you instantly gain power. You become the one she respects, desires, and is drawn to. This shift isn't something you say or do in a single moment. It's about how you carry yourself, how you think, and how you act consistently. So how do you reach this point? How do you become the kind of man women respect and desire? It starts with understanding the concept of status and why most men fail to maintain it. The nature of status. When we talk about status, most people think of external factors: wealth, height, fame, or physical looks. And while these can help in certain situations, they're not what truly defines status in relationships. Status, in the context of attraction and relationships, is psychological strength. It's your self-respect, confidence, and the way you handle yourself under pressure. It's about how much you value yourself and whether you let others dictate your actions, thoughts, or emotions. Women are instinctively drawn to men with high status because it signals strength, reliability, and security. These traits tell her, this is a man I can trust to lead and handle life's challenges. But here's the problem. Most men give up their status almost immediately when interacting with women. Why men lose status? The biggest mistake men make in relationships is trading their status to be liked. This happens when you sacrifice your own needs, desires, or opinions just to gain approval or avoid conflict. It might seem harmless in the moment, but over time it erodes the respect and attraction a woman has for you. Here's a common scenario. Imagine you're out with friends and a girl in the group makes a small request. Something like, "Can I sit in the front seat?" Most guys, wanting to be liked or avoid seeming difficult, will give up their seat without hesitation. While this might seem polite or harmless, it sends a subtle signal. Your desires are more important than mine. I'm willing to sacrifice my comfort for your approval. This doesn't mean you should never accommodate others, but it's about the mindset behind your actions. If you're constantly prioritizing someone else's comfort over your own, you're sending a message that your needs don't matter. And over time, this lowers your status in her eyes. Why women are drawn to power? From a young age, society conditions men to believe that sacrificing for women is the ultimate act of love. Romantic movies, books, and TV shows often glorify men who bend over backward to please the women they love. But here's the reality. In real life, this approach doesn't work. Why do you think so many women are drawn to bad boys? It's not because these men are inherently better or more attractive. It's because they value themselves more than they value external approval. Bad boys don't sacrifice their status to be liked. They prioritize their own desires and boundaries, and women respect and desire them for it. How to regain your power. So how do you flip the script? How do you show a woman that her tests and manipulations won't work on you? It all starts with a mindset shift. Never sacrifice your status to gain approval. This doesn't mean being rude, dismissive, or combative. It's about valuing yourself and ensuring that every interaction is built on mutual respect and effort. Let's dive into some practical examples and strategies. Scenario 1. Are you going to buy me a drink? Imagine you're at a bar and a woman asks, "Are you going to buy me a drink?" Most men respond in one of two ways. 1. They immediately say yes and buy the drink. This response signals desperation. It shows you're willing to give something without expecting anything in return, which lowers your status. 2. They try to be clever and say, "I don't buy drinks for girls." While this might seem confident, it often comes across as defensive or try hard. It's as if you're overcompensating to prove your value. So what's the right way to respond? Try this. "I'll grab us drinks if we find a good spot to sit and chat. Let's go grab a seat and I'll take care of it." Here's why this works. You're showing confidence and generosity without giving up your status. You're setting a condition that requires mutual effort, sitting and chatting. You're assuming she's already interested in you, which signals high value. This approach puts you in control of the interaction while maintaining respect and confidence. Scenario 2, when she stops responding. Here's another common test. Everything seems to be going well. She's texting you back quickly, the conversation is flowing, and you're feeling a strong connection. Then out of nowhere, she stops replying. For most men, this is a moment of panic. They start overthinking. Did I say something wrong? Did I lose her interest? And in an attempt to fix the situation, they start chasing her, sending multiple messages, calling, or trying harder to get her attention. This is exactly what you shouldn't do. When a woman suddenly stops responding, it's often a deliberate move. She's testing you to see how you'll react. Will you stay composed and confident, or will you crumble and chase her? The right move is simple. Do nothing. Don't send another message. Don't call her. Don't try to fix anything. Instead, trust that if she was interested in you, she'll come back on her own. And when she does, she'll respect you even more for staying calm and confident. Understanding women, actions versus words. Here's a fundamental truth about women that most men overlook. Women are emotional beings, not logical ones. This means that what a woman says doesn't always align with what she truly wants or feels. If you take her words at face value, you'll often end up confused and frustrated. For example, if she says, "I prefer tall guys," but consistently dates shorter men, her actions reveal the truth. If she says, "I don't do one-night stands," but frequently engages in them, her actions tell you her true preferences. If she says, "I don't like you," but continues texting or talking to you, it means she's still interested. The lesson here is simple. Always focus on her actions, not her words. Her behavior will reveal her true feelings and intentions far more accurately than her words ever will. The power of status in relationships. At the end of the day, relationships are about power dynamics. If you want to attract and keep a woman's respect and desire, you need to maintain your status. This doesn't mean being controlling or dismissive. It's about valuing yourself, setting boundaries, and ensuring that every interaction is built on mutual respect. When you respect yourself and refuse to sacrifice your status to gain approval, you become the kind of man women are naturally drawn to. You become a man who commands respect, inspires desire, and creates lasting connections. Remember, women test you not to break you, but to find out if you're strong enough to lead. Pass the test, and you'll gain not just her respect, but her unwavering attraction. If you found this video valuable, hit the like button and subscribe for more tips on mastering relationships and staying in control of your life. Stay strong, stay composed, and remember, you hold the power. Let us know in the comment section below what your thoughts are, as we'll be actively engaging with each and every comment. As always, be well, be safe, and we'll see you in our next video.